That's fine, maybe. Okay, we're still rolling for some reason. Okay, we're still rolling. That's weird because I logged out and logged back in. Can everyone hear me now? Okay, let's keep going then. That's very strange because I don't know how I logged out and then it was all still here. Anyway, very thankful. So thanks for sticking around, guys. I really appreciate that. Okay, so my name's Danielle. I am the Divine Channeler. I have had quite a lot going on. There's quite a lot coming up, and I just want to do a shout out first to Trisha from Whiskey and Wags. She hosted myself and the Psychic Pinup. We did a live show together. Linda delivered some beautiful messages from people's loved ones, which was fantastic. And then I did something a little bit different. I shared a lot of my experiences doing spirit rescues, so releasing earthbound spirits, clearing residual energy, also removing non-human entities. So I had all these wonderful stories, and the audience was just phenomenal. But they also had a lot of stuff going on in their lives. So I was able to tune in live and deliver messages as to what is actually going on their premises. So that was fascinating and kind of took us wherever it needed to take us. And it was really good. So, yeah, so I want to thank the Psychic Pinup, and I also want to thank Trisha and her team from Whiskey and Wags in Bathurst. It was phenomenal. So, hello, guys. I'm glad you can hear me now. I'm just going to do a quick run through of what's coming up because there is quite a lot coming up. So, the next thing we have is I'm going to change the screen. Is the Living Wellness and Psychic Expo at Unanderra. So, that's at Wollongong. We're at the West Illawarra Club this Sunday, the 30th, from 10:30 a.m. till 5 p.m. Only $8 entry and $5 concession. And we've got a full lineup. We are absolutely chockers, and we've got amazing healers and retailers and our readers as well. We've got spirit guide artists. We've got aura readers. We've got something that's just a little bit different, and a full day of stage presentations. So head on down if you're in the Wollongong area or surrounding area. It is set to be fantastic. Now, I did have everything in alignment. The next thing I have coming up is I'll be heading to Gunnedah, and I'm really looking forward to going to Gunnedah. I was asked to go there quite some time ago, and it's happening. So interestingly, I've been doing quite a lot of work on the land, clearing the land. So I do know that I will be doing a day of reads. It's only on the Saturday now, because I do know that on the Sunday I need to go out and do a little bit of service work, so to speak, and help clear the land. So I'm really looking forward to that. So if you are in Gunnedah, and I do have a couple of readings left if you would like to book in for that, and I am hoping on coming back next year when my schedule, when I start scheduling everything. So then next we have, so that's August, start of August, Whispers from Spirit. We are back in Bathurst. I'm very excited to be teaming up with these beautiful ladies. So we've got the Psychic Pinup, Donna Young and Elizabeth Bratcher. They're all very well-respected mediums, and they'll be doing their platforming, connecting to your loved ones. I'll be doing something a little bit different. So I'll be doing a trance channel for everyone and connecting with high dimensional beings of light and bringing through their frequency and their messages. And then towards the end of the show, we'll all be getting up and answering psychic questions as well. So it's a bit of a mixture. It's a little bit different to what you would normally see. And you know, the collective energy of all four of us is fantastic. So tickets are on sale now. If you head on over to Living Wellness and Psychic Expo, they should be on my page as well if you want to look up events. So following on from that, the next day we have Living Wellness and Psychic Expo. So that'll be at the same place at Bathurst Panthers, or Panthers Bathurst. And this is our, I think it's our 10th Living Wellness. It's either 10th or 11th. So I'm pretty excited about that. Panthers is a wonderful venue and it's still got room for us to grow. So I'm very excited to continue that growth. Last event that we had in March, we were full, like the whole auditorium was absolutely chockers. So I am keen to deliver that again for the public. So please tell your friends and your family and get on board and come and support everyone that's coming. Once again, stage presentations, lucky door prizes, spiritual and wellness retailers, our wonderful healing practitioners, and our readers, all of our readers. I will be reading there, and I'll also be reading at the if you do have anything that goes bump in the night, please give me a call. Next, gee, I've got a bit coming up. I'm collaborating with my dear friend Dale. She's known as the Quantum Lady. We were working. Oh, no sound again. You're kidding. This is weird. Okie dokie. Let me just pull everything out and put it back in. And okay, all good now? Golly gosh, what's going on? We've got quite a lot of energy going on here. So I was just about to say, so I've got a workshop coming up the week after Whispers and Living Wellness in Bathurst. It's called Ancient Egypt, Accessing Sacred Wisdom. I'm working with my dear friend Dale, and Dale's known as the Quantum Lady. She brings in light language from many different spaces and beings of light, and she does quantum hypnosis healing technique. So I've had a couple of regressions with. Okay, sounds back on. Yeah, I can't wait for the workshop either, Antonina. It is shaping up to be phenomenal. The information that we have been collectively downloading in order to get this workshop where it needs to be. We're doing a regression, or Dale's facilitating a regression to access your past lives in Egypt, but we're connecting galactically. So we'll be connecting with Isis and Ra and Horus and all the rest of it. It's about the galactic connections. So if you are interested in something a bit different, we're probably your ladies for that. I'll be trance channeling some of those big energies as well. Last week in class for the trance channeled meditation and ascension classes, I did channel Ra, It's not the first time I've channeled that energy. So they are prepping me basically in the lead up for this. So if you are around the Bathurst area, 27th of August, so all the details are on my page and they should be on her page as well. So go and like her page, The Quantum Lady. Okay, what's next? We have, that's August, this one. Okay, hopefully you've still got me sound-wise. I'm going to be in Gundagai. I'm doing a solo live show. It's called I See Ghosts. I'll be doing something where I'll be doing ghost stories and connecting in with, there's a couple of resident earthbound spirits that are in the club. So, and there's a negative portal, which I'm going to close when I go back there. So I'll be checking in on who's there, and hopefully once again we'll have lots of people in the audience that have got activity and I can tune in, and then I'll be finishing up the night with psychic questions, and then I'll be doing a day of reading the following day. So that's Saturday the 9th of September at the Gundagai Services Club if you are in the area. Alrighty, I might leave it there. We are quite a way in. Hopefully we can all still hear me. We're all good. Oh, lots and lots is going on, and there is lots going on for beyond that space in September as well. So do stay tuned. Okay, I'm going to have a look. Please let me know if the noise drops out. It might have been when we were switching slides. Okay. I think I need these. That might help. They're not very clean. Okay. All right, everyone's let me know that they can hear me, so that's fantastic. We've got a couple of people from YouTube, so thank you for joining. So I just want to add, please be specific with your questions. I don't answer general questions. I've never answered general questions. So please be very specific about the information, about your questions, so I can get straight to the information that you're seeking. Don't know whether that's much cleaner. Okay, Sandy. Hello. Any messages on me finding a better paying job very soon, please? Still at the temp job. The information that's coming through is to keep your focus, keep your chin up, but also to look at those upskilling opportunities in order for you to get the job that you're actually wanting. It feels like there's a couple of little courses that you could do to make your skill set more current, if that makes sense. They're not showing me what it is that you do. And that will mean that you'll go into the talent pool a lot more confidently. Okay, so it's also about building your confidence. So I'm thinking in the next 6 months is what I'm seeing. That there will be a shift regarding your current workplace and the opportunities for the new environment to walk into. Okay, so I hope that helps, Sandy. Thank you for joining. Okay. Yeah, Janelle, I can't wait to come and see you in your neck of the woods. You've come and seen me in my neck of the woods, and now I get to go to yours. Okay. Okay. All right, Lisa. Okay. I'm seeing a lot of paperwork is what I'm seeing. So I'm wondering if you'll begin somewhere in an administration job to begin with. So I'm not saying that that's the end game because I don't feel like it is. At this stage, it's about getting a placement. The second question, I understand how harrowing that space was. And yeah, so the word's judgment, right? Okay, so we want to release the judgment that we are placing upon others because they are judging us. We might see if there's something that comes through from spirit in the channel regarding that, or when we get to that space, if you could actually work on bringing forward that energy, that feeling, that because it is stuck, it does feel stuck, it feels really deeply rooted down in your base chakra, and that's sitting in basically that survival area where our primary needs are meant to be met. So forgiveness is can be quite forgiveness is one of the last stages we go through in a healing process. We need to go through all the other components of it, and then at the end we kind of get to that stage where we can fully let go of everything, and that's the forgiveness stage. So please, when we go into the channel, like you've already got that sitting there, just ask to bring it up and ask yourself to surrender it, and then we'll see what happens in the channel, I think. Yeah, regarding the job, yeah, they're asking you to look further afield. Um, so that could be somewhere that's like within a short distance, but I feel like it's also further afield from the type of work that you're looking at. Because, like I said earlier, it's about you receiving the placement to begin with, and then you can work on stepping into the other roles that you're desiring. I hope that makes sense for you, Lisa. Just going to scroll down and see if you've given any comments. Okay, so I hope that helps. Hi, Katrina. Nice to see you. Okay. Okay, Gayleen. You need to connect to the earth, okay? It's the earth connection. So what's happening is there's a Stargate near you. I've been working with Dale today. We did some phenomenal clearing of really dark stuff on the planet. We didn't just work in Australia, we worked on the planet. And we were working initially through a Stargate, so that's really close to here in Bathurst. So they're showing me the Stargate. There's a Stargate really close to you. So what's happening is there's a lot of information that's coming through on the higher vibratory stuff that's coming through, and it feels like you've kind of been knocked off your feet, so to speak. So it is about you grounding, okay? Really important. I know you know how to do it, okay? So please start with that. And then once that's secure, then that disconnect will feel a lot less, if not gone, okay? Alrighty. I'm back again. Felicity, I love my bump in the night. All my ghosts are family. That's good. Yeah, I've got so many stories. I've seen so many things. I really love it. Okay. See if Galen's. Okay. Joanne's new here, so thank you for joining us from YouTube. Do you see my relationship ending? And please, are my gifts opening? I feel like you have quite a solid insight. So they're showing me third eye, but they're also showing me that intuition, that gut feeling. I feel like you already know what's going on around that. And I feel like there is some trepidation about that, whether it be a fear of going out on your own or how you would manage. They're asking you to seek solace, is the word, with your friends. I feel like there's a couple of good friends that you've got, and it's time to kind of open up emotionally to others with what's going on, because I feel like there's quite a lot going on, in order for you to feel supported through it. Okay. So use your gut instinct. Please use your gut instinct, because I feel like you already know. All right. So I hope that helps. Okay, Trish, thanks for joining. Thanks for being a first-time watcher. No mediumship. Mediumship is a little bit tricky on these lives because you need validation in order to keep going, and because there's a lag between when I'm speaking and you guys are picking it up on Facebook land and YouTube land, it takes quite a long time. But if you want to ask something else, Jamal, I think I answered you last time. Yeah, at the end of the last live, I'm pretty sure I answered you last time. So not much else has changed since last week. I'm pretty sure the guidance was something, it was more advice that was given around looking within yourself to support yourself and what your emotional needs are and how you can fulfill them. Okay. And go through some healing as well. Oh, thanks, Virginia, for your question as well. I won't go to your husband, but only broke, and I so hope this isn't the way my life will be from now on. Did he used to pick you flowers? Because I'm just seeing like hand-picked flowers, like out of the garden kind of thing, or acquired from other people's gardens. It's that kind of, clumped together posy. But grief is a space for you to move through as you see fit to move through. So you're allowed to feel lonely, upset, angry, whatever it is that you're feeling. Okay, so what I'm hearing is that you will find your feet. You will find your feet. And it will be, what I'm hearing is the word camaraderie. And for me, what the energy behind that word of what Spirit's saying is the camaraderie of those around you. So it's maybe even a support group with other people that are going through the same thing or have gone through the same thing. But I am seeing your friends as well. It's so important. Your friends are so important throughout your whole life, through your highs and your lows. But it's about sticking together is the biggest thing that's coming through for you at this moment. Okay. So find the spaces that create find the spaces that feel comfortable within that space that you feel of being uncomfortable, if that makes sense. Okay. So I hope that helps you, Virginia. And it is really just one foot after the other. Okay. Okay, Joanne, I did your gifts. Are they? The thing is, with our ascension, we can have lots and lots and lots of stuff happen. We can have lots of downloads, lots of light codes coming in, lots of clearings, activations, all kinds of things. But what I've noticed in my couple of decades of working in this industry is that it is not, for me, it hasn't been a big wow, okay, everything's shifted so dramatically that I'm now suddenly doing all this, weird and wonderful stuff. It's not like that. For me, what I know it to be as is subtle. Everything is subtle. And more often than not, the more that we clear our emotional baggage and our trauma, the more that we have access to what is already lying within us. So we're basically clearing kind of the roadblocks to where the gifts are laying. So when we talk about dimensional shifts, that's basically what it is. You're raising your consciousness. So your consciousness on this level here, when, I sat in victimhood, I sat in fear, I sat in lack, all those things, but I've been working on myself for decades, and it'll continue. I'll continue to work on myself because, there's always work to do on yourself. So it's through doing the work on the self that you'll raise your consciousness. You'll no longer align with certain things that you used to. You'll kind of shift gears, you'll level up, and your work might change, your friendships might change. There'll be shifts that'll happen, okay? And the gifts will be part of that. The shift in consciousness, the shift in your healing, and then the gifts as well. But please know they tend to be subtle. They tend to be really subtle, okay? So if anyone's looking for a big bang, I am yet to see one of them. Hi, Ward. Nice to see you here. Yeah, okay, Antonina. So I just want to say I know Antonina. But I haven't met her husband, but I have worked with her before. So he's a bit of a locked bag at this stage. I'm just going to tune into his energy and then see if I can get something else regarding you helping him. Yeah, it feels like a lot of repressed energy or emotion, and it feels like he's not quite sure how to funnel that, how to release that. And I know you do, and I know that you're helping by being you and your vibration as well. But I feel like you're just going to have to give him a bit of time, because what I'm seeing is you kind of, fluffing around him, doing the stuff that you do. So you keep doing all the stuff that you do, okay? All the energy work and the clearing and connecting and all of that stuff. I feel like there's going to be some pretty solid signs coming through from his dad. But they're going to be signs that he's going to start to notice, and then you'll be able to help him connect the dots. And I think that's going to give him quite a bit of relief. But I still feel like he's got a little way to go regarding that. Okay, so I hope that helps, Antonina. Thanks, Gayleen. Yeah, let me know how you go too. That'd be great. Thanks, Joanne. Okay, how are we going for time? I'll answer a few more. Dan, come back into your center, please. Please come back into your center, okay? Because what's happening with these modalities is that you're accessing knowledge that's already within you, okay? So allow yourself to be the compass for which way to go, okay? I don't feel like this will be the only training that you do. I feel like you'll have a bit of a catalogue of training if you haven't already got it. I feel like there's more training to come. But what it'll be doing is complementing what's already in your tool belt, so to speak, but also complementing that wisdom that's within you. I do know when all my shamanic gifts come out, I haven't trained as a shaman, I haven't sat with a shaman, I haven't been mentored by a shaman, but I've had many lifetimes where I've lived that existence. So that's why I can do the type of work I do, is because of those lifetimes where I've done that work. So you're tapping into essentially who you are anyway. Okay, so there's no figuring out in your brain. It's about coming back into your heart and allowing your heart and your intuition to guide you into which section that you feel is going to be the best one for you. Because I can't tell you which one, okay? But I know that you can find that direction. So thanks for your question. I don't know where I'm up to. Let me just have a quick look. Okay, I'm up to here. Jamal's got a ghost in his room, or a spirit. Is okay. So this is where I need a bit of validation, so it can get a bit tricky. I'm just wondering if you hear the knocking, because I'm hearing the knocking, and it's not only in your room; it's up and down the hallway too. It walks past your room, like up the hallway before it goes into your room. It does feel like it's male, I'm going to say. And let me just get a bit more information. It feels like you're in his space. That's the feeling that I'm getting from him, which means that he's not connected to you family-wise, and it means that it is most likely an earthbound spirit. Please light a candle at some point. They're directing me, like there's so many ways you can help support yourself in this space, but they're asking for you to light a candle and to ask the light to come in, because it feels like it's a bit dense in that space. Okay, and if you could just practice on anchoring that light, that will help you to feel a little lighter, really. Okay. Lots of people on here that I haven't seen before, so thank you. Okay, Michelle. This is another thing about intuition, okay? It's about being fulfilled as well, and feeling like you're making a difference or feeling rewarded, okay? So I do, as much as I was about to say, I can't really tell you which way to go. Each choice is leading you to another set of circumstances. So there is no right, there is no wrong choices. It is that simple. Spirit, our higher self, don't see them as right or wrong. They see them as junctures. They're points where you can go whatever way you decide to go. I do feel like the path that you're on now could be leading into something slightly diverging from that, but it might require some extra training. So it kind of feels it's within the career path that you're in now, but slightly off to the other side. So I'm not too sure if you're in some kind of care work or nursing or something like that, but it does feel like you'll be staying on the path, but just taking a little veer to the left. It's on the same road, kind of just the side street, if that makes sense. Okay. All right. We are at 41 minutes, and I really want to do a trance channel for you guys. Ward, you asked about being a writer. They're talking about the writing not only coming from the creative space of the brain, even though I know the creation kind of comes down as a channel, because you've got to think everything out. But it's about they're asking you to pop into your heart space and allow the information to come in through there. I love that you are putting yourself out there, because it's a big thing to put yourself out there. And I hope you do well. Okay. But try and get out of your head is what they're saying, and get more in your heart, and you'll find that everything flows a lot easier. Okay. So good luck. Sharon, that's so not a question. Tanya. Okay. I always feel like there's a man standing outside and looking through my window. I can't see him, but feel he's from the 50s. Can vision that side of hairstyle, like the slicked back kind of. That's what I'm seeing. Can you sense who he might be, Tanya? Okay. There's another kind of removal, because anyway, let me just tune in. It feels like he wants to come in, but it's kind of like he hasn't yet, is what I'm being shown. So he's just around the property, which is kind of a good thing. So he may have been connected to another dwelling that doesn't exist anymore. Yeah, he's connected to another dwelling that doesn't exist anymore, which was not far from where your premises is. He really wants to come in, though, can I just say? But we don't want him in there, okay? I'm not too sure. I am getting man the same as you. Yeah, so that's just nice to know that he can't get in. So he's connected elsewhere, and he's just wondering is what's going on. So just anchor some more light in the space, and make sure you protect yourself. Okay, so I hope that helps, Tanya. I know they're only short and sweet messages. Thanks, Ward. Cannot name the whole of a person's appearance, because it is just simply complete. Exactly. No one is less than another. That is exactly right. We are all part of a whole particle of the universe. That is exactly right. We are complete. That's right. But we're also here to learn lessons, and there is what we call duality and that feeling of separateness. and that is part of what we are. Humanity is shifting, and we need to shift in frequency and vibration and consciousness in order to release that separateness. Many people in this on Earth are still living in that duality, and there's a number of us that are not and are feeling that wholeness. So we are here to help pave the way for those that are not feeling whole in order to help them to understand more about themselves. Yeah, okay, thanks, Tanya. Yeah, he does. He does. It's like he's kind of peering in, and he's like going around and around the home. So just let him know he hasn't got permission to come in, and I don't think he's going to come in anyway. But yeah, just work on making sure that you know clear the energies in your house, and make sure your energy's clear as well. Okay, so I hope that helps. And if there's any bother, then yeah, they're things that I can clear as well. All right, I think we need to do a trance channel now. I'm a bit excited. When I was with Dale today, we both connected with these high dimensional beings of light, which are quite phenomenal, and they were showing me the universes, like not just our universe, all the universes, and that they are the ones that help to bring the balance and the harmony, the temperance between the universes next to each other, you know, because everything is, as much as we're in our own universe, whatever happens here and there and there and there, all has an impact, okay, on everything else. It ripples, energy is everywhere. Oh, great, Tanya. I'm really happy to hear that. Okay. What a funny character. Okay. Who on here, because I've got so many new people, has experienced a trance channel before? Please let me know. Lord, thank you. And yes, learn more each day, but maybe I need to see the darker parts of me. That's right. It is about it is. It's about going into the darkness. It's about going into the shadow and all the things that you have locked away. They have to come to the light in order for it to be cleared. It's that simple. And it's through that integration that you'll shift that duality from light and dark, good and bad, and shift in consciousness as well. Michelle doesn't know what that is. That is okay. Gayleen she's ready. Yes. And they are amazing. Thank you. Ali's here. Nice to see you, Ali. No, I have not, but I have been listening to podcasts talking about it. And then here you are. Wonderful. Don't you love synchronicity? Isn't it fantastic? Okay. So I am blessed enough to have been channeling energies for over 20 years now. And I'm also blessed enough during my process of healing and letting go and raising my consciousness and frequency that spirit has, and I think it's something that I have worked at before as well, that spirit told me many years ago, like probably 15 years ago, that there will be many that choose to communicate through me. And I thought, oh, okay, that's nice. You know how spirit tells you things and you can't yet kind of conceptualize it or understand it. So all this time later, I have found that there are many energies that do choose to come through me, and I know that there's going to be many more. So when I was blending with this new energy that my friend Dale and I, the quantum lady, was connecting with, that balanced the universes, that was quite profound. It always is quite profound when a new energy comes in, but the frequencies are kind of getting higher and higher now, and look, I kind of haven't even got words for it. It's a humbling space to be in. More often than not, my eyes water when I am in it, because it is complete love, but unconditional love. And they are preparing me in order to, because it's been many years. So if we go back to, wanting to know when you're going to open up, this process for me has taken many, many years. And I feel like I'm much closer now to stepping out of my body completely. For those who have been following me would know that I have been shown, which is, it's right on the edge of the universe where they want me to go. And they've shown me where I need to go in order to kind of step out of myself, so that then spirit will completely operate this vehicle for me while I am gone. I am hoping that I will still be able to see and hear, or at least hear what spirit is talking, because sometimes with trance channels, they step out of their body and they've got no idea, no conscious recollection of what happened, and it takes a recording for them to watch in order to ascertain what has happened. I'm hoping I'm not one of those people, and I'm hoping that I have an eagle eye on everything. I've had to work through a lot of control issues and letting go in order to blend more readily with spirit. So it's like any spiritual practice, it takes dedication, patience, it takes time, it takes, there's understanding, there's accessing wisdom, there's all kinds of things that are intertwined with accessing your gifts. Okay. So essentially, we're just moving everything that is limiting us between our gifts. Okay. Oh, Lord, I astral to space with the blue orbs. Excellent. Michelle, this is all new. That's okay. Do you know what? It is very, very simple. I will do the trance. All you have to do is just get comfortable. It's generally treated like a meditation. So you'll remove all distractions and make sure that you're nice and warm and comfortable, and that your body is uncrossed. And all you have to do is breathe and listen. That is it. It is a multi-dimensional transmission, so whoever is blending with me and utilizing my body, the frequencies will be emitted not only via my vessel, which there's no limit between time and space, like I am connecting with you where you are, so the energies will be with you where you are. But it's so it's not only the energies through my body, but it's the tone of my voice. They utilize all of my body. Okay, so there will be shifts in the way I speak and the sound of my voice, and each of the there's about 32 different energies that I have channeled so far. Have a slightly different tone. What I'm finding now is that it's like a kind of like a bandwidth, if you could see all these frequencies lined up together, and it's getting harder and harder to kind of because the frequency sits in this bandwidth, but they're kind of getting closer and closer together. So, but anyway, that's mine to figure out. So constantly learning and growing. Okay, so as most of you guys know, you just need to give me a minute, 30 seconds to a minute. I've been doing this for quite a long time now. It's probably coming up to 10 years. And we've already got energy here. I can feel it. I do start rocking. It's part of just me shifting gears. Dale will be happy to know this. I've just had a white avian come in. So we do have a lot of galactic races that come in. But we also have angelic energy, collectives, councils of light, divine feminine, divine masculine, Christ consciousness, all kinds of energies. Okay. And we'll see. Okay. Trust your own intuition. Trust your own discernment. And off we go. So just taking a couple of deep breaths. They really want you to, we don't do this quite often in this space, we do in classes. They want you to connect to the earth. This is very important. So for those that have not yet connected to Mother Earth, just take a couple of deep breaths into your belly. And just start to release any stress or tension that you're holding in your vessel, in your mind, in your heart, in your muscles, in your organs, your bones. And just start to release all that tension. And they would like you to acknowledge your own light source, which is in your heart space. There's one there, and there's also one in your incarnational star, which is just above your belly button. A little bit into the body, there's another light source there. So we can do that by sitting in joy or gratitude, sitting in love. You know, even if it's the love we have for another that helps us get to that space, that awareness, the love we have for our animals. And just allowing that love to expand now. And just feeling the feet, feeling that you are here with purpose upon this land at this time. And just breathing some of this love that you're feeling in your heart down your body, down the legs, out through the soles of the feet and into your Earth Star chakra. The Earth Star chakra is below your feet. And just see the spark of Mother Earth, of her heart space, just beating below you. And this is where you are anchored. This is where you are grounded. There is an energetic thread between you and Mother Earth. And she's just going to send a wave of light rising up now through your energetic connection. And just feel the magnetic pull upon your body. As your body becomes anchored, grounded, safe, stable. Welcome. We are pleased to be with you. It has been some time since we have been with this one. And we are happy. We are happy to be communicating. We understand that there is much division with humanity at this time. And the division can even be happening within your reality, your world. You may be seeing the division in the external world, that you are finding your center and everyone else appears to be spinning on an axis of their own. It is important that you maintain your center at this time, for the equilibrium will not be found for everyone. So instead of others' energies throwing you off course, it is wise to be in your center, to take the time to find your center, to take the time to maintain your center. So we ask that you breathe, that you call in your team in spirit, that there are many of us that have been assigned to assist you. And yes, this is you individually. We are here for you. There are many of us, and we can reach everyone. So you are deserving. You are deserving of our focus and our love and our assistance. So we ask that you open up to receive it. Have you been feeling off balance at this time? And the earth is going through many shifts, as well as humanity. And there is a little catching up for humanity to come. The earth will lead the way. And there are many other aspects that have been put into place already regarding the earth's grid work, not only internally within her, but also around her. These shifts have been necessary in order for the greater shifts to happen. And it is all of humanity that will wake up at one point of existence. So for those that are currently existing with their eyes open, you are creating such a ripple of light that is assisting all of those that are currently still asleep. But it is up to you to maintain, because you will still be living in the existence of the asleep ones, but from a higher aspect of consciousness. And is this transition that we speak about. The earth will help you. The galactics will help you. We will help you. So we ask now that you shed your worries, you shed your fears, you shed your over-processing and overthinking. So we are surrounding you with light. Your team in spirit is surrounding you with light. Are you ready to surrender? And this is something that you may have to do time and time again. For we get proficient with practice. We get proficient with repetition. So take a breath and one by one, release what it is you know that is causing you to feel bogged down, heavy, off balance, stressed. Release the mind, release the heart, release all that is stored in the body. Feel the space that you are creating within you, within your energy field, as you let go. And look within again to your heart. See your light has more room to expand. And just allow that light to gently ripple through your body. It is a stillness, a joy, a love, a peace that is within. You do not need to know everything at this time. It is this moment of how you are feeling in this frequency which will help draw to you that which you are seeking. And what we would like to suggest is to visualize the light that comes in through your crown chakra, through the top of your head. That you are a channel, and this light moves down the spine, down the legs, into the earth. And you are not only connected to Source and the earth, humanity, and everything that is on the planet. You are connected not only to this galaxy, but all galaxies. You are a part of all that is. We are all one. This is your center. And just sit for a moment in this energy. Allow it to become familiar. Allow it to become your go-to when the world is looking dim, or you have moved into fear or worry. Allow your body to recognize the freedom and the peace that comes with being in this frequency. Acknowledging your light, acknowledging your connection. This connection, this feeling is part of your DNA. It is part of who you are. Remember that. It is not beyond you, it is you. And finally, your heart has a message for you. Your higher frequency of your heart, your I am presence, has a message for you. Please receive this now. And as you are in your center, we're going to assist your energetic field by just weaving golden threads of light around the outer perimeter of your energetic field, your aura. And just gently blending, forming a mesh, a system, a little bit of a buffer between the energy that you are right now and the densities that you have been experiencing in your interactions upon the planet. And feel this mesh, these threads of light. You can open and close the weave of the threads. So if you are going somewhere that you know is taxing upon your energy, close the threads up really tight so that it forms a shield of golden light. Then when you are relaxing and feeling safe, open the weave up. The light can always penetrate, and the light can always move outwards and expand as well through this shield. We ask that you stay in your center. We ask that you maintain your center. So taking a breath as you begin your way back now, know that you are anchoring in to your existence, to your reality, all that you have experienced during this channel. And as you come further and further back into your body, you are anchoring this feeling of centeredness deep into the earth plane as well. So as you have anchored your body, you are now anchoring the energy, this understanding that you have gained. So taking a couple of deep breaths now and just calling yourself back. Just allowing yourself to hear the noises that are inside and outside of the space. Allowing yourself to feel your body as you come all the way back now. Feeling the weight of your body, the position of your body, feeling the clothing upon your body. As you come all the way back now, back into full awareness of this space, full awareness of this moment, full awareness of your physicality, and just creating some gentle movement now as you feel your feet and your connection with Mother Earth, feeling your entire body, and just taking a few deep breaths, having a stretch, and in your own time, when you are ready, opening your eyes. How are we going? Some energies kind of feel bigger in me than other energies. Some energies I've been channeling repetitively for a long time, so they're more familiar. This energy was the white avians. I have channeled the blue avians before, but that was the white avian, so it's a slightly different frequency. And I have not channeled them before, so that's why it takes me a little bit to adjust afterwards. So anyway, I am back, I believe. So yeah, if anyone wants to pop in how they went, that would be fantastic. Karen, thank you. That was much needed. Antonina, that was exactly what I needed. It always is. Like, Spirit knows what's going on. We've just got to step out of the way. Yep, thanks, Leanne. Who were the male sounding? So it was the white avians. It's a galactic kind of alien, if you want to call them that. There's lots of galactic energies. Thanks for joining, Joanne. Nice to see you here. Emily's feeling sleepy. I have the privilege of feeling wired after these things, so it takes me a little bit to kind of come back down. And like I said, when Dale and I did a couple of hours, it was, we chin wagged for a little bit, but then I think it was close to 2 hours of energy work we did. It just got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So I've been wired all day. So I am hoping I'm going to sleep well. Thanks, Linda. Thank you for joining us. So I will just let you know one more thing. Here it is. So this is me. So if anyone resonates with anything that I've offered tonight, I do offer soul guidance readings. If you would like to book in for anything that I offer, the number is on the bottom of the screen, or you can message the page. I offer soul guidance healing sessions. So that's somewhere that's a little bit different. It's about coming with an intention. We work together. It's about empowerment. It's about Spirit will give me questions to ask you. So I'm completely guided by Spirit, and we'll just uncover very gently what the core wounding is. And then I'll go into a trance channel, you'll go into a meditation, and we'll clear whatever's been brought forward. So it's quite profound. I work within the DNA. So the DNA contains the cellular memory of all the existences that we have had across all lifetimes. So it's a really good space to do mass clearing, mass scale clearing. So it has quite a profound effect. The attachments and implant removal, that's kind of the shamanic stuff that I do. I also do soul retrieval as well. So that's something a little bit different. More often than not, people know that there's something going on. I did actually at the show on Saturday night connected. There was a lady who knew she had an entity attached to her, and I picked up and validated a lot of things for her. And I was just called to work on her then and there after the show. And it's not my normal place of work practice. But sometimes we're just called to do these things. So, so that was a privilege. Spirit rescue, earthbound, non-human entity removal, ley line healing, all that kind of stuff. Now, if you do like the trance channel space, I offer trance channeled meditation and ascension classes. So they happen every week on a Thursday. We've got a lovely small group. We all help each other, and that's where we do the deep soul work. So if you are interested in your development and your ascension and doing a lot of healing, then that's probably a good place to start. So thank you so much, everyone, for joining me. It is always a privilege, and please be kind to yourselves. I won't be on next week because I have an event coming up this week, and hopefully it will be maybe the following week. Okay, but I will keep you posted. Okay, so take care, be kind to yourselves, and thank you so much. I will be seeing you soon. Okay, bye.